Let's go find Hako's room. Man, I don't know how you spell his name, but I ought to check. Underscore co. And it's like a number. Yeah, I think this dude. I definitely want to start with medium hards, but I want to test I want to test medium. I want to test how long it lasts. And how fast it is. I'm not going to do it fast. The time of day is different, and I was unable to see my braking point. But that's okay. I've learned. Ooh, that's enough. Hopefully that's enough to dodge the penalty woes. I guess it doesn't matter, I can fit the penalty. Just so. Why is everybody saying this? Oh, cause I don't get it. Why is everybody saying this? Lalance and what's going on, son? I don't even want to race. I need to test. Please, for the love of all that is holy, let me test. Not that one. I should have stayed in this one. I can't go back there. They'll make fun of me. Ooh, 2.5? No. One's not bad. No, I need 2.5. God! Whoa. So we could do 6. That one's fine. That one's not. Why is this one fine? No, we can't do that. We already did that. Wait, hold up. Okay. Now do your thing. Look at that. Yeah, I'm good with that. Melanson, are you doing FIA as well? New lobby. Please don't kick me out before I join. planned on it, but then I got whooped on nations, and my time was so slow on Monza. I'm just gonna play Modern Nice, dude. This is gonna be a disaster. I can already tell, and I can't even imagine just how bad it would be if it was championship track limits. You know what I mean? Just like the next chicane alone drives me absolutely crazy. Like, I can't figure it out. I have to go extra slow because if I try to do it fast, it's a penalty. 1,000,000% penalty. It reminds me kind of Tokyo in a sense. These long straights are so punishing if you don't get the exits perfect, you know what I mean? Like, if you have to lift on that corner, you fall behind. And by the end of it, you're behind like 2/10 or a half second. Set to 0? No, I gotta go 2 in the back. Two in the back, Bloom B. You're gonna be a good guy, right? Rocky, thanks, buddy. Second chicane is such killer. First chicane, you can. I feel like I can. I have my braking point set, and I can work with it. You know, just hit it there and then go with the flow. It's generally going to be correct, and move it back slowly as the race goes on and the tires get worse. Just like a little bit further back. But the second chicane, if you turn in too early, you hop that curb. That's a 1 second penalty. On the exit, if you turn in too early, you hop that curb, that's a half second penalty. And it's easy to do. It's not like I feel like the rumble strips on much of the track are pretty wide, except in the chicanes, they're like, nah, we're gonna make him half, just for funsies. Jerks. I almost came to a complete stop there because I missed my braking point by like a foot. It felt like a foot. I'm sure it was more. I should switch to second and then hit third before I start turning in to the right side for the second apex. It feels safer to do it in third, if you can do it in third, but because second sometimes will slide me out. Maybe I should just do it in third when I'm running medium hards, because I have less turn in, so the back end slides out less. Broke well well earlier than I should have. I think there's going to be a lot of penalties there. I think I have a good chance at improving my score, like one of my low scores, if I just avoid penalties there and avoid crashing. I'll do my best to do a one pit strategy. What I don't like though is that my medium hard, which would be the first stint, is running. I suppose the lap times are a little slower, but they're not much slower. I guess maybe they're not supposed to be, right? Because I still have mediums in front, which is much of my braking and my turning. But like, this is 3 laps in. I need these to last 8 if I go 9 on medium hards for the first stint. I did it with third again instead of going to second. I forgot. Ellie, what's going on, my dude? Last race of the season. Are you ready for this disaster? I'm in the Aston. For the next season? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna switch it. I think I'm gonna try Bend. But I mean, that is unless I decide to go with some like manufacturer that no one's using. But I don't think I would. I made the mistake of I ran the first FIA I ever did was the exhibition season before the full season last year, or like this last season, you know what I'm talking about? And I went and had a lot of good times with the McLaren, because the McLaren Group 3 I picked was the BMW F1 thing. Its strengths are my weaknesses, or it's like it makes up for my weaknesses with its strengths, if you will. It's strong down the straight, and it needs to brake early, but I suck in corners as it is, so it's not like I'm losing that much more, whereas it makes up a lot of time for me because it can catch up to people, and it's not easy to pass in the slipstream. Anyway, after that season, so I had a really good time with that. After that season, I was like, I want to go with another one just to check out other cars. I want to use something that maybe not a lot of people use. Let's go with Dodge. And I think I participated in maybe like 5, maybe 8 races, and I was like, fuck this car. I really didn't like it. Like I really didn't like Dodge. So if I do, so the next, whatever the next exhibition season is, right? Because I think there might be another one after Christmas. I might do like another like practice car or whatever, fun car. But I think for a full season, I'm probably gonna pick something very popular. Benz, Supra, or Toyota, or I don't know, Porsche 4C if I want it for laps, because I think that's a good car to be good with I think I can learn a lot from being good with the 4C. What I should do the 4C in the next exhibition season. Citroen or Renault? Nice. That would be fun. That would be hilarious, if anything. One thing that I was thinking about with the 4C is, even though I don't know how to drive it, its strengths of like good tire wear is really good for me, because I don't know how to keep my tire wear in check. So I wonder if it'll make up, if its speed will make up, sorry, its lack of speed will make up for the fact that will be made up for by the fact that it has better tires. Last race C at Interlagos made me think about that, because the 4C in the second half of that race was just a beast, right? Like going around the outside of people when their tires are squealing, I'm just like doo doo doo. And I wonder if it's similar in you know, in the FIA races as well. Good tire wear. It's not strong, but, or sorry, it's not like good down the straight. Maybe it doesn't have to be. I guess, I bet it depends on the race, right? Like the more windy it is, the better the 4C is. The more straight it's got, the more difficult the race is. It'd be fun though. Feels like you're just like a little go-kart, you know? Boom, boom. I always let go of the brake too early there. So lap 7, we're a full second and a half behind our lap times. Shit. I need 8 laps on mediums. So that's not too bad. And the more fuel I can save during the race, somehow, right? Because I'm not going to be up front, that's for sure. But I do plan on doing a one-stop race. And if I can just like tuck in behind somebody and fuel save for as long as possible, that would just be grand. Because I think at best I'll have 1 extra lap of fuel if I go 9 laps or 10 laps. If I go 10, I might have 11 laps worth of fuel if I slipstream a little bit, but I intend to like not fuel save at all unless I'm slipstreaming somebody. I don't know, maybe if someone's behind me, I let him go and I try to slipstream and save gas. Yeah, but then, I mean, I don't know, to suggest that McCroat can let somebody pass and do a strategically advantageous thing is not bloody likely. Still though, lap times are, while terrible, they're... I feel like I can live with this. I'm about a second slower than the top split, I think. And these lap times reflect that. If I'm 2 seconds slower, then that sucks, because that means the next, my like second split race, I'm not gonna do very well on. Don't do that in the chicane. I gun it, you know, and I shouldn't. Lap 9 with these tires is deadly. I gotta remember that. But I think I only need 8. I do 9, 8, or if things are going really well, I can do 10, 7. But man, do things have to be going well for that to happen, right? Like, I gotta be tucked in behind somebody who I'm confident I can keep up with. Who was that? Zetarak. Thank you for the follow, dude. I really appreciate that. Alright, out of curiosity, I have another 30 minutes, right? It's 10 minutes behind. So let's see what hards are like. What are my lap times with hards instead of... I want to compare it to medium hards. Medium hards, I'm doing roughly 49s in the beginning, 50s in the end, right? About 5.5 or 4, something like that. I want to see hards. The medium hards is a little scary for me. There were several situations where the mediums turned in way harder than the hards in the back are able to support, and they just gave way, and the car just starts spinning at a moment when you're like when the tires are fresh, you know what I mean? Like when you don't expect it, because the mediums are just too strong. I've been talking for a while, I haven't read chat at all. Oh, there has been no chat. Fuck, shit balls, damn. Calculated. That was over top of the rumble strip. Shouldn't be an error. Penalty. Good shit. Opening lap on hard.
I'm raining down the
There,
fire!
I warmed up. I think I broke late. No, that worked out fine. Okay, fresh hards work well there. Thank you for the 25 bits. Zaratak? Fuck, I forgot already. I can't. It's my monitor is far away. Like feels like it's 4 or 5 feet. And the font's not very big. Zetarak. Thank you for the bits, dude. Thanks, man. Do you play GT Sport? Is that the right? Or are you just a racing fan? Or is it my boyish good looks? Thanks, man. $30 minutes, unless I'm mistaken, which would be hilarious to just sit in like in a lobby practicing for manufacturer and missing the only race, because I can only do the one. Back in the day when they did 7, 9, and 11, I would be able to do the 9 and the 11. But the 10 and the 12:30, I can't commit to the 12:30, you know? It's too late. I'm an old man. And keep up with these youngsters, staying up all night. Used to play, but the PS4 broke. That sucks. Do we know release dates for the PS5 and the next Gran Turismo as a result? Is it Christmas this year or is it next year? For sure, PS5 has been confirmed because Sony has officially confirmed that it's built on similar architecture as the PS4, and as a result, it will be backwards compatible with PS4 games, which is unreal. Like, in this day and age, for a company to say something like that is incredible. Which means that Gran Turismo Sport would not be a dead game because you could just play it on your PlayStation 5. But I don't know if release dates have been announced or if they are just being like, you know, unverifiably leaked, that kind of shit. Okay, 2021 release date, according to some unofficial information. Makes sense. It would have been everywhere in the gaming news if it was this year, because it would be now, yeah, pre-Christmas, right? But whether it's Christmas 2021 or something else, you know. I need to hug that right side, and then I can power through the apex. But if I go wide, further towards the middle of the road, then I end up too sharp on the apex and I go into the sand. Nobody wants that. I blame the tires. So what's sad though is that I'm doing mid 49s on these hards, and I'm doing roughly the same with mediums. Right? Like I need to do better. I need to do better with mediums. I need to find a way to do 48s on these mediums, at least for a few laps. That's what I meant, to stay on the right side, but not like that. Not what I did. I should have switched to fourth and just done better throttle control. If you clip that kitty litter on the right, you're going straight into it. It will kick you out so wide. It's dangerous. Maybe not race ruining if you're if you recover quickly, but if it's like lap 1, you don't expect it, you are now in last place. Or, in your desperate attempts to come back on track, you killed somebody and received a 5-second penalty, in which case you are now in last place. Is it efficient? I don't know. I lifted off in fourth to be able to hug that corner and then powered through. Is it better than what I was doing before? Well, sector 2 was awful. Mid 49. First lap, I guess second lap on mediums. This is not going well. Sector 1 was terrible, but Sector 2 could be better. Well, A, I'm not in the sand, so it'll definitely be better, but will it be respectable? Oh, and I forgot what I got for Sector 3. Alright, 15 minutes, so lobby has opened up. That's not how you do it. Did I switch to 4th too early? It screwed me up. Maybe if I switch to 4th early, I don't actually need to lift much. But I gotta be careful. Much better Sector 1. It was still a bad Sector 2. Better than what I had, but still bad. And Sector 3 could be faster too. Let's see. Get out of the litter. I just stayed on the gas there and went through the sand. Maybe I'll lift off to turn in a little bit better on the apex, just for like a split second. I don't know. Could that be a way to get a slightly better exit and not go through sand? Alternatively, I need to turn in earlier. But I like that lap 4 is a 48, which means with enough practice I could have several 48s to my name. But now the back is starting to spin out when I'm on the power. This is, it says, how can I enter for this? It seems like nonsense. It says top 2 for each manufacturer. Oh, I see. So if there's somebody with an Aston queuing up, it takes whoever the best 2 are and puts them in the race. Is that how it works? Rather than the top 2 by score? So plus 500 would mean that at worst I would be probably better than what I have, right? So it's probably worth it for me to queue up even though I'm not going to get in. But I don't know what happens when I don't get in. My worst counted race is it top 5? It says top 5. Why are there only, oh, okay, 600. So I mean, I should try, right? Just in case, like, there's 5 people above me. Oh, okay. Wait, only the top. Matching by points. Capacity. If you are not matched in the top group, you cannot enter the race. Thank you for your understanding. If I'm not matched in the top group, you cannot... Oh, only S. Gotcha. Makes sense. Sure. Easy peasy. Okay. Oh god. So the plan is I gotta fuel save whenever I'm in slipstream. I gotta make sure not to get any penalties. Blade McCrowhat has a better time than McCrowhat. Okay. Medium, medium. Yeah, sure, whatever. I just need to go medium hard. But for qualifying, I think I need medium, medium. Last time I ran qualifying in a lobby, I did 3 laps of fuel burning, and that went like pretty well. And then 1 lap for qualifying, right? And got myself a pretty good time. But I feel really uncomfortable leaving everything riding on that 1 lap. So I think the standard is you do 1 lap fuel burn, then set a terrible time lap, and then another lap of oops, what am I doing? 1 lap of fuel burn, set a lap, then fuel burn on the in lap, change tires, no fuel burn on the out lap, and then set another lap. But you gotta time the last 2, the pit and the out lap need to be timed such that you still have enough to run an actual lap, which means you can't do it in first. So the first lap is going to be in first gear, fuel burning all the way. Then we're going to run the hot lap. Then I'll fuel burn in second, pit, and I think fuel burn in second again. And then I'll have enough time for another lap. Could be wrong about that. Could be that fuel burning in first is fine for at least 2 laps, but I don't know that for sure. It's just a little bit of safety. You know what? Before we do this, I'm gonna go have a break. Like that. What's a terrible screen for you guys to be looking at? Like this? Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, I could do the slideshow. Yeah, okay, let's do the slideshow. And then I'll copy this. Hold up. Copy slideshow. Paste. There you go. Alright, I'm back. What? There. What was this text? AFK until... Alrighty. I wonder if I need a performance enhancing beer. Medium qualifying, medium hard for the race. I gotta remember that. I gotta change those tires. Somebody remind me. What do we got? Show me what I'm working with. Hako, Judoka, Javier, Wildfire, Ibuprofen. Why is Hako? Oh, Hako didn't get into the Hako didn't get into the super race. Because he's usually in the top split. I can't keep up with him. So there's going to be some like very fast guys up front, and there's going to be a clear split between the top and bottom. I'm going to find myself at the bottom. I'm excited. I want to improve on my 600 score. That's my plan. Just got to improve on 600. Which basically means I think I need to end up like in 10th or better. I'll check. No, I won't check. I don't want to know which, like I don't want to worry about which position I need to be in to make up, you know, and I don't want to be like disheartened if I'm not in that position, if I get passed by that and being like, well, race is over, you know what I mean? No, I won't look. Okay, we've got medium for the qualifier. Stick with that. We have brake balance at 2. Let's set it at, because I'm going to be running it at 2 no matter what. Nope. Let's go. Oh, you clip that kitty litter and you get on the power? You are now dead in the water. Medium, medium, so that's fine. Qualifying soon. Let's see, who do I know? So, Javier, Paco, Sprinter. Okay. Or we can just do that. I'll sit after the qualifier. Burn all the fuel. Come on, come on. So I gotta conserve these tires and just burn. These guys may be burning in second gear. That's cool. Anyone behind us? One dude burning as well? Alright, we're good. For the time being. Thank you, Stay Healthy Bot. I don't got time for your shenanigans right now. Health? I don't think so. Let's give this. Give it a little whirl. Get some heat in those tires. Alright, let's give this a lap. Hopefully the tires are sufficiently warm to give me one. Don't cut me off, please. Please step on the brakes. Thanks. Yes, thank you, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, Speedy, please don't slow me down. You seem to be pulling off to the side, but you're going very quick for someone who's pulling off to the side. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to, thank you, sir. Oh, I went too deep. I forgot that I'm in a slipstream. Whoops. Didn't expect it in qualifying. Oh, I'm such an idiot. It's okay, it's just a practice lap anyway, right? We need to burn a lot more fuel. Oh my god, that was so dumb. He was being nice to me, he was like carrying me. Alright, now we burn. Now we burn in second to get slightly quicker lap times. And then when we come out, we'll see how much time is left. But I believe we have to burn in second again if we want to do another lap. It takes about 3 minutes in first gear. And I'm gonna have to pull over and like let some people pass on their hot laps, I think. I'm hoping for like a mid 48. I think I'm capable of that. Boy, they are approaching quick. Go for it, fellas. .245. Oh man. Okay, I won't be able to do a full burn. But you know what? This last section is not a burn anyway, right? So I could possibly be like at the very last second, you know what I mean? Mediums, no fuel. Okay. One more burning lap. I could do it in third gear. There's a train coming through, but they're... Okay, there we go. One more. Javier's coming through. How close is he? I'm good. Please don't give me a penalty for that. And also, 30 seconds? Shit. I think I might not have enough time. Oh god, I think I might have missed it. Please. Hey Fitzy, how you doing, man? I'm kicking myself. FFS, as one would say. I'm so mad. If I missed it by like 10 seconds. Thanks, Crashed. I'm glad you're enjoying this content. If I missed it by like 10 seconds, I'd be like, oh god, I'm such an idiot. I missed it by like a quarter second. I think I can do a 48.5 with like no one in front of me to slipstream or anything. Which means I could be in 4th. Instead I'm in 14th. I'm gonna have to make a ton of passes. How TF am I gonna make a ton of passes while saving my tires and saving fuel? Oh wait, no, I wouldn't have been in 4th. Of course not. I would have been in maybe 9th. Oh, I feel better now. Okay, five passes. That's not entirely unreasonable, right? Just, you know, like, you know, whatever. Oh, FML. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Crash. Penalties. Avoid penalties at all costs. That's what I need to do. Wait, a 48.5 would have been in 7th, not 9th. Why did I have to check? Fuck. Okay, you know what? I probably would have got a 48.9, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that fast. Fuck, I'm so much faster than that. It's okay. I'll just make nice passes on the straights. Change above advised gear indicator on rev bar. You mean like when it gets to the square? Saves a ton? Yeah, I got you, Fitzy. My plan is to save fuel as long as I'm behind somebody. The problem is I have to make passes. I can't just be behind somebody, right? It would be fine if I qualified at my best qualifying, and then I'd be like, okay, well, if I'm faster than this guy, it won't be much. He needs to make a mistake, you know, for me to pass him. But I believe that the people I'm behind, I'm faster than, and I have to get by them. So now I have to save fuel and make passes, and do so cleanly, where all this is a bunch of straightaways, and if they're slipstreaming and I'm slipstreaming, I'm not making that pass. And if I try to do it in a corner, I touch them and they're out in sand. God knows where. I have 3 million seconds of penalties to deal with. Can't do that. Can't make cuts on the inside, because that's a penalty. Can't go on the outside, because if they tap me, they'll get 3 seconds. I'll get sent to the back of the fucking pack. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to make passes here. I hope for the best, right? Hope it spreads out. Somebody makes a mistake in front of me. It spreads out, like clumps up a bunch of dudes, spreads out a bunch of dudes, and then I can maybe get behind some people that are that don't have slipstream in front of them. In which case, the pass is easy, right? As long as just that's not, unless I'm getting blocked, in which case, yay, renters. Ay ay ay. Nice way to Gregometry, yeah, it's true. I've planned this. Master plan. Plan B, destruction derby. Sometimes being further back can help. Avoid T1 carnage. Yeah, I mean that's the plan for sure. Okay, medium hards. 2 brake balance. We don't care about the fuel map. We want to save as much as possible. We'll need to refuel anyway. And if we don't save any, fuck it. We'll refuel anyway. We've got a solid 10 laps. Avoid T1 carnage? Or participate in T1 carnage? Braz. Penalties ahead. This bodes well. That was excellent T1 carnage for us, guys. 4 spots, I believe. 3 spots? Okay, we gotta brake early. Oh, that's a fucking... God damn it, Ivan! Ivan! You saw it! I didn't see it, you guys. Okay, half second. We'll deal with it. Guy behind us is technically in a place where he shouldn't easily be able to get by us if we have a half-second penalty. Love you, Hako, but I had to pressure. You know how it is. You know what? I can hide behind Hako all night because he's way faster than me. Okay. This is a good plan. Hide behind Hako and just fuel save. And don't kill him at this intersection. But Ivan, you just kinda sorta do need to keep up with him there, pal. Oh boy. Is he gonna let us pass? No, he won't. Forgivable contact. Penalties ahead. Judoka, oh no. Judoka's clean. What happened? Back end is sliding out. Okay, I think I'm still in slipstream range of Hako. Good. I shifted too early. Let's not get caught. Oh no, he's in somebody's slipstream and he is pulling away as a result. But I'm fairly sure I'm still in his slipstream, so broke way too early. Well, there goes that. We did what we could, fellas. In terms of positions, we're doing really well. We're doing the short shift even when not in slipstream. Not a huge fan of that, but I think it's still a good thing to do. The more fuel we save, the less we spend in pits, essentially. I have to be careful of that corner with bad tires because it's so easy to get into the kitty litter. And I have a lead foot, as we all know. Which means if I step on it, I'm in the kitty litter. And if I'm in the kitty litter, I'm going deeper into the kitty litter. You know how it is. One of those things, you know? Oh god, back end sliding out. I wish I had a heart rate monitor. You guys would see just how much of a nerd I am. I'm just tudum 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 tudum. Ivan, but it's just a video game. Shut up, brain! Who asked you? That's odd, Hako. I don't know this strategy, but I guess it's a go on hards for like 3 laps and finish the rest of the race without stopping. I'm not sure why. His lap times must be so much better than without when he's not on hards. I plan to pit 9 or 10. Depends on the situation. We're still short shifting, still hoping for penalties, but I think now that there's much less pressure on the guys in front of us, they're as likely to make a mistake as we are. Although there is some battling going up ahead. So hopefully that'll slow them down enough for us to get some slipstream. But I mean, 3 seconds is quite a ways away. I'm not good enough at focusing on several things, so I can't read chat. Oh, I can. On the straightaways. You're in the green, mate. Thanks. Gregometry. Or is it Gregometry? We lost 2/10 just because I decided that sliding was kind of a cool thing to do. Alright, lap 5. Tires are not shredded. I can live with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, okay, that, I believe, could be enough for us to get slipstream. Especially if it gets to their heads, you know? Like, if they're pissed that they got this penalty and they really screw up that corner behind us, I'm trying to rev the engine just to catch up, but not enough. I'm gonna rev it for a bit. Because this next penalty is gonna get me in range if I can keep up, so I want to make sure that I keep up. Screwed up the exit there, big time. I think. Okay, here we go. Alright, definitely in the slipstream. Now let's just stick with them. Nice, nice. I'm not battling here. I have no interest in passing. We've got a good brake behind us. Stay in the slipstream. Careful with the sliding there, Ivan, buddy. I just call myself buddy. Just kill me now. Big funny cat's making some moves behind us. Coming up fast. I don't like it. What do you guys think, though? I think our fuel's looking pretty good, though. Okay. This lap, one more, and then we think about pitting. And, you know, if it doesn't work out, we'll pit on the one after. Yep, that's the danger zone. Tires are kind of wiggly. I thought lap 8 was going to be fine though. I knew lap 9 was going to be messed up. That's okay. As things stand, we're definitely going on lap 9. Something drastic has to change for me to go one more lap. That exit may have been the worst I've ever done. But tires are weak. I'm scared. That's my excuse. Got it right the first time. Greg and geometry, because I too am a nerd. Best nerd friends. Gregometry. That was a surprisingly good exit for these tires, I think. It felt like that anyway. Maybe the entry into the chicane wasn't that good, but I'm happy with the exit. Get out of the kill leader. Woo! Haha. Don't fuck with me now, please. Aston, baby. Okay, we gave up enough time for the guy behind us to get a nice slipstream. He'll catch up to us on the next straight. We're definitely pitting. Okay, all yours, dude. If you can make the time up, just don't dive me on this corner, and don't prevent me from pitting. I went wide. Oh, I'm gonna have to let him slowly. Thank you, sir. Alright, there we go. Hako. That was Hako. No fucking wonder he was chill. Melanson, thanks, bruh. Need 8 laps. Wildfire? I don't know. There was Carnage on lap 1, but I don't know if that was him. Hi Judoka, hey WWE. Okay, we got fresh tires. Now's the time to make some passes on these guys. The problem is, if I make some like crazy moves, right, and I'm past WWE and Judoka, where the fuck do I go? There's no slipstream in front of me. Am I gonna dive him? I did split him off from Judoka though, so maybe some moves can be made a little bit later. Slipstream behind me, but please don't dive me on this one. Oh, he went in. Alright, no pressure behind us. Fresh blood in front of us. Slipstreaming blood. This is it. Although they have fresh tires too, so... Oh no, you know what? I gotta catch up to these guys.
Like that?
I gotta burn some fuel. I gotta catch up to these guys. I need that slipstream. They have better tires. They're not gonna just let me have it. This is gonna take work. I gotta make sure I don't burn too much though. I'm so close to these guys. But if I burn too much fuel, I won't be able to finish. Yeah, baby. Thank you for the follow, N Escobar. No, I burnt that fuel for nothing. Burning fuel for no reason. Wildfire. Oh God, this is the dude. Alright, well, we can slipstream him. I don't think he's in range of Hako, so hopefully when we find a straight we can get back this position. That was close to a penalty, by the way. I don't like that. Okay, this is a glorious opportunity. Is it gonna work? That car is just too fast. Stop being so fast. I'm slipstreaming, catching up 1/10. What's the purpose? And I have to burn fuel to do it. Alright, I gotta chill out. I can't pass this guy yet. I can only hope that his tires like go flat. Just gotta keep up with him, and I've already made more passes than I thought I ever would. I'm already in a position that I thought I'd never get to. This race, if I can stay like this race is a win. But if I can pass him, that'd be nice. So I gotta outlast him. That's a good way to do it. Did you guys see that? I tapped it. I almost ended up in the kitty litter. 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 4 laps. We've got a half a lap of extra fuel. Let's do it. You know what? I'm gonna short shift again. All you dude. I can't compete with that engine right there. I gotta be careful not to let this guy blind me into taking a penalty because I can't see the corner. But one of the things that I liked about that interaction of him taking a small penalty and me being able to pass him is that I crossed the line ahead of him. Regardless of whether he passes me on the straight, if I have enough speed to cross the finish line ahead of him, that's all that matters. So our best case scenario is he does the same on the last lap and we're close enough to capitalize, but he's fast too, like it's not going to be child's play just keeping up with him, you know, the way I see it. But I am thoroughly enjoying the 7-second split behind me, which is very nice. Okay, I don't need to keep track of radar. I do need to burn fuel to keep up with this guy, and he's gone. He's gone. He's gone, and he's catching up to Hako. And Hako's better than me too, so it's not like Hako's gonna slow him down. But if they are fighting, they both might slow down, which would be nice. And if they're fighting, they might get penalties, which would be nice. We are still distancing ourselves somehow from the dudes behind us. A little slip up there. Is it enough to get in his slip stream? Slip for the slipstream. No! No bueno. Okay, I think position 5 is now a pipe dream. And if mistakes happen, maybe we get lucky. But I think more than anything, I need to protect 6 and not make any stupid mistakes like penalties or, you know, 360s. My tires are kind of going. I want to make sure I have enough fuel. If I just run it normally, I'll be fine. Oh! He ran wide of the line. Is that a penalty? Nope. 360 no scope. You got it. Judoka's faster, but just too far away. He got held up a lot, it seems. Yeah. Oh, that's not enough to catch up. Certainly not enough for a pass, but I'm hoping slipstream. Burn some fuel. Burn some fuel. Let's get in the slipstream. Come on. You got half second. Yes. Okay, we're in the slipstream. Maybe he'll do it again next time, you guys. I gotta burn everything I got. I'm catching up, but only just. His tires are better. He's gonna beat me in this corner. Did not miscalculate the number of laps. Things are good. There is some battling going on. Oh boy. Are we gonna have a disaster? That would suck for them. Okay, we can pass Wildfire if he lets us. But he's gonna block. Well, he is that kind of guy. But if he's struggling, maybe it's his tires. Maybe he got spooked. Damn it, I'm struggling. He can still cut some... Whatever he cuts here, right? He can get a half-second penalty, but if I can't keep up within 1 second of him, it doesn't matter. Look how much Judoka is fucking catching up. That poor guy, he would have had me 8 times over. We did it! Alright, what do we have? It's a good strong name. Nice, nice Greg. Wildfire, you know, I agree. Well, he was pretty clean except for the blocking when he made a mistake. He's like, I know I made a mistake, but no one's allowed to capitalize. I will block. Ah, well, what are you gonna do, right? This is way better than I thought I would do, so. Thanks, boys. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you guys doing this with me. Let's see how many points this is gonna be. I need to beat 600, and I feel like this position is good enough to do that. But I don't know what the split was like.
Like that.
Gregometry, thanks man. Thank you for the 1500, that's a lot. Thank you for the follow, buddy. I appreciate that. It's true. I think you give up that position. That's the sportman move, but you know, it's points matter. There's no punishment. No one reviews the race afterwards.
Why the hell the fuck?
Thank you, Melanson. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks, dude. Let's see. What are people saying? Let's give Brooksy... No, not... Is it Brooksy? Yeah, he's in first. We'll give him a congratulations. Let's save the replay, though. Kinetic goes Wildfire Idiot. No surprise there. Hako says it fucked both our races. Oh no, Hako. Hako, 1900 points. That's not bad. This wasn't like a 2800 point lobby, you know? Hey, Binary Theory. Got 600 points for coming in last. Nice. Did you get into the super race? Because that seems extreme. It seems like you would need the plus 500 bonus. Wildfire. That's Wildfire. I want to see what Wildfire did. Nice binary. Top 16, baby. I should have checked. I'll check my points afterwards. I want to see the replay and see what shenaniganry Wildfire got into, and then also, oh, I'm gonna get a beer too. And I want to see what Hako said. He said he screwed up both the races. My cat just scared the living shit out of me. No. So, guys, don't be jelly. It's just the way it is. Some people are blessed with peanuts. Gregometry, you're gonna if you like racing games, you're gonna love it. It's such a good game. It's not perfect. Beers! It's not perfect. They have a lot of trouble with like, how do you teach a computer whose fault something is, you know? Sometimes it's straightforward. Sometimes you think it's straightforward, but it's not. And there's a lot of things just go wrong. They haven't adjusted the balance of penalizations well enough in this game. I think cutting corners is in a really good place now. A half-second penalty, especially on something like a straightaway, kills you. Small penalty, enough for you to guarantee losing a position unless it's the last lap and it's like a long spread-out race. But hitting a wall penalties are so exaggerated, it's a problem. Because if you hit a wall, you're like dead already, and then it throws you with a 5-second penalty. It's awful. And then what's worse is, so those are way too harsh, but people killing other people penalties are just not harsh enough, I think. There's rarely a situation where you can make contact with a player and for that player to go off track where your penalty for doing that is going to be worse than his time loss for having been murdered by you. The only time that it works out, and it feels unfair, but the only time it works out is when you lightly tap somebody who's dying already and he goes onto grass and comes back, and there's no time loss to him, but you get 3 seconds. Oh. Oh, nice, Melanson. Alright. No, we need to see this again. What is happening here? Who did things? Okay, we got some cleanliness. Alright, those two dudes, CTG Dino and Javier, pushed off WWE. He didn't mean to. I think he was trying to survive. I Dino. No! Damn it. Oh, Wildfire. Wonder if he had anything to do with that. Okay. Oh, Dino gets killed by speed bump. Let's see. Did speed bump come in too hot? Oh, oh, oh! Yeah, speed bump screwed up. And I think Dino ended up worse for it. Can you believe that shit? Did speed bump not get a fucking penalty? Speed bump screwed up hard, you guys. That's not cool. Oh, he got hit from behind? My bad, speed bump. Sorry, dude. I love you. I wasn't trying to badmouth your good name. Big funny cat. Wait. Back. I want to see when he steps on the brakes, because traction control? Cat. Come on, bro. Oh. Damn, son. That's late if you're not slipstreaming. Okay. So he... 4-second penalty. The guy's behind him. It's awful. That's fucking awful. Like, that's just not cool, right? He killed 2 people, and they each lost so much time. They're in last place. Right? The very last place. Okay, second last places. And he gets 4 seconds. I wanna see when he pays it off. So I pass him here. I think I'm next. Yeah. Look at that car. Damn, that car's so fast. That dude, I want to be like that dude. He's in 10th. Look how far back these guys are. So Dino and Speed Bump, right? Oh wait, Speed Bump, did he just make a pass? Oh, he passed? No, funny cat. Sorry, Speed Bump. Yeah. That's not cool. He served a 4-second penalty on a straightaway, which means his time loss was at least 5 seconds. At least 5 seconds. He's still ahead of the people he murdered. Like, super not cool. Like, but I understand why they haven't adjusted those to be harsher. And it's because they make mistakes a lot. They cannot determine the severity of the infraction is the problem, right? They don't know how harsh the outcome is. But sometimes they get it wrong, and if you give that guy a 10-second penalty, in this case you'd be like, yeah, that's fair. But what if he tapped him lightly and nobody lost time? What if he was just like, it was a dick move? Then 10 seconds is not okay. Like, and then on the other hand, oh, you guys want to see the ain't that some shit clip? I'm gonna keep sharing this for as long as I live. You gotta watch it to the end to see why I'm gonna keep sharing this to the end. Okay, go to Hako. He was leading lap 1 and now he is. Let's check it out. Maybe this is what he was saying. Okay. Him and Cards Fan were in first. I don't know by how much, but he told Cards Fan he ruined both their races twice in a row. Anyway, check out that clip. Watch it to the end. It's this is why they can't increase the harshness of the penalties, because they get it wrong. Sometimes they're just whatever algorithm they use is like it's his fault and it's the opposite. But what they can adjust is wall penalties. You can't wall ride anyway. Like, just stop it. Hitting a wall is so terrible. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. No, no. Oh. Oh, I clipped you. Hako, let it go. You tapped him. Give him back the spot. Alright. Alright, maybe he's like, it's okay, he'll slipstream behind me and we'll pull away from these dudes. Or maybe he's like, I'll give him the spot here. No. Oh, so wide. Oh, then he kills Cards fan again. Gets 5 seconds for it, and rightfully so. I mean, I know what he was trying to do. He was just trying to recover. Cards fan's way too fast, like he has no place to go. And Hako is just trying not to get a penalty, just barely go around that thing. But the chicane, you have to go through it really fast. Brutal. Binary theory, I have no idea. But there I am minding my own business. Somebody does something, goes well off track, comes back from off track like a bullet, and I got a 5-second penalty. Okay, right, Wildfire. Who else? Oh, Kinetic called him a dick, right? So let's see. That GTR, that's a GTR, yeah. That's, what a strong car. How is it on tires? Oh, that's why he called him a dick. Why did Judoka get that penalty? Judoka's clean, right? Like he's not the kind of dude that does this kind of shit. Kinetic dove him. See, Judoka did not deserve a 5-second penalty there. Like, I feel bad for Kinetic getting punted by Wildfire, but the move he made, like, look how far back he is, and just breaks like Judoka has nowhere to go, dude. He's braking already. He's braking before you make your move. That means he's like at maximum braking. Like he can't brake harder, right? No, that's so unfair for Judoka. The game was like, well, Judoka hit him, he went off track. Or sorry, game is like there was contact, Judoka didn't go off track, and Kinetic went off track. And he's like, 5 seconds. This is why we can't have nice things. See, Wildfire deserved a fucking huge penalty there because the only reason he hit him is because he was on the fucking gas. Like, if you're on the gas and you hit somebody, you're wrong. Hit the brakes, bruh. He's just on the gas. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have force pushed him, right? Behind me. I saw him approaching, I was like, Khafte. And he was off. And then when he came back, the game's like, no Khafte here. So you guys, this is why we were able to finish in 6th. Because there was a shenaniganry. Alright. I think we're done. Nothing interesting happened except a bunch of passes made by us because we're just so fucking good at this game. Oh, here we go. Hold up a second. Cards fan is... Fuck, Cards fan is fast. Where'd he come from? Hold up. How long has he been behind Wildfire? Oh, forever. In the Supra. Very nice. Wildfire fucks up and then goes to block, but he's too late. He's like, shit, alright, I won't like risk a penalty. So he's okay with blocking, but he knows enough not to risk contact for a penalty. Nice. Nice. Yep, pushes him wide. Cards fan doesn't want to dive in on that. Like I made that same decision at one point, and I did it rightfully so. I don't know if Cards fan. You know what? He probably rightfully so, because Wildfire would have definitely caught up in the slipstream, right? And he could have like ruined him. Game's so frustrating. No kidding. Wow, he broke late too. The brakes on these cars, Jesus! Wildfire, calm your tits. He had you. This is what happens. Like, you went defensive, fine, but the guy went around outside you. Like, he's there. Like, you don't get to just go for the apex. You have to give space. But, you know, racing incident, nobody died. No penalties given out for this. Yeah, like to be able to stay on the outside of a fucking hairpin? And then Wildfire, not surprisingly, dives him in a very strong, like very strong move. Right, he's just faster. Cards fan is not defending, so he goes to the side. They're next to each other, right? So like that's a perfectly legal move. And a wonderful one, right? Like, that's just a nice pass, I think. It's just that, oh, and he did the, I want to see it. So what happened? That one's clean. Ah, that was it, right there. Left wheel on the sausage. Wall ride in the Nations race at Tokyo? Who? On Wildfire? Can you give me, if he's in your thing, then you definitely have a YouTube video of it, right? Can you link the YouTube video and the timestamp? Because I do want to see that. Because that, like, wall riding, don't you get penalized for that? Like, for, you know, smashing a wall? Because I've touched the wall for 5-second penalties. I can't imagine how much you would get for, you know, Alright, Cards fan. Where's Hako? Hako fell off hard. I think Hako may have had... Oh! Lap 3. At some point... Oh, right, when I'm pitting on lap 9. Hako didn't kill me when he had every right to. And I thank him for that. Okay. Cards ban. This is us. Oh, and Funny Cat. Oh, I think Funny Cat dies here because I think he was making up time. And then out of nowhere, 3 laps later, Hako is behind me. I don't think Funny Cat ever... Oh, maybe he pitted. He could have pitted. Hako is nowhere near. I thought he was making up time. Maybe I'm wrong. No, definitely. Like, he's just getting closer and closer to me. And I'm trying to save fuel behind downshift. I think this is when I noticed when... Oh, Hako goes wide. Let's have a look at that. Oh, it turned in too early? Corrected? He's okay. Ooh. Oh, what happened? That was weird. Was it lag? Okay, wheels good. Now you turn it. Oh, what the fuck? Car just went straight. It's like he just lost traction and then just kept on going straight until it picked up and he goes. That was weird. Okay. So I'm pitting on 9. He's close behind. He must be pitting, right? He must be pitting on 7 or maybe 8. Get out of the kitty litter! Get out of the kitty litter! Ugh. Okay, Hako got him. No. Damn it. This one. So Hako's in slipstream range. Wall riding was a Forza thing? Yeah, no kidding. Alright. Cooper 2K. What's wrong with this picture? I can't wait to see this. Wait, hold on. So we make Hako... Okay, pause. Next, I want to see which... So, wait. Like this? Yes. And make this visible? Yes. Okay. We got production value, you guys. Boom. Let's see. Wildfire just... Oh, it's not a video? Damn it. Is there a video? Yeah, I don't see it. But I do see the wall riding. And that's so you're the hairpin, you're coming down the long straight. The second turn here, eh? Yeah, he should be flashing red here. Well, no, it does it a few seconds later, right? I can only hope that he got a penalty for it. What do you guys think? Production value? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, I can see I see the sparks. He's definitely on that wall. I just don't know if he got a penalty for it, right? I assume not, but we need the video to be sure. Although Cooper isn't gonna point out Wildfire and be like, you know, accuse him of cheating when he's not. Like, what's the point? Okay, so Big Funny Cat. Oh, maybe Big Funny Cat didn't fall off. No, I remember there being like him being close behind me and then it going to like a 4-second so the next person behind like all of a sudden being 4 seconds behind. So big mistakes there. Hako makes a move. Nice. Clean. Does Hako pit? No. He just catches up to McRoy. Maybe just not as quickly as I thought they did. You know what I mean? But I do want to see this, right? So he said hi to me, so he knows my name. I asked him to be friends. So I think he was just being really nice to me here, because watch this. Like, I go wide. He could have easily gone on the inside. And then I would have had to like brake. I would have had a lot of trouble. I think he was trying to like maybe get the both of us maybe a little bit of bump drafting. Look at that car, you guys, in a Butte. Nice setup. Thanks, Binary Theory. Okay, so a couple passes, and we know coming out of the pits that's gonna happen. I kind of got lucky that this worked out as well as it did because I wanted to let WWE get past me, but I ended up braking much later than I thought that I would need to. And so I'm glad he was able to cleanly make that move, not have to go wide, slip all over the place. But it was enough to, I think, break the, at some point, break the slipstream from Judoka. And I was thinking maybe I can go and pass him. And then I think he ended up pitting. I don't think I passed him at all. This is where I was thinking, can I dive him? And I was like, I think it's safer not to make that move. Because what's the point, right? Unless I dive in, make the move, and then am able to get ahead of him for the next one, get a really good exit, and then can get in Judoka's slipstream, it's an overall loss. Because he'll get me on this straight. I was pushing the engine so hard here. Just be like, I want to get ahead of him. He broke before me. Super happy about that. And then he pitted. Which was interesting because... Actually, I want to see. How bad were his tires? Oh, he did. Oh, he did a lot of time on hards. I'm thinking he could have gone behind me and just kept up, right? Like he would have had his lap 10 could have been me on. Wait, why am I confused? Oh, he pitted lap 10. I finished lap 10. Okay, so his lap 11 could have been whatever I got for lap 11 and what I got for lap, because he would have just kept up, right? Like there's no way for me to get away from him. He could have had a 48. I mean, that's not a bad fucking lap time. Oh wait, hold on. What happened here? So I was gonna pass him on the inside, but then he comes back. Okay, so I go on the outside. It looked like he tried to make a move there too, but I'm like, fine. I think he stays in the passing. Oh no, he broke to see if we break at the same time, and we did. And he was like, all right, I'll slot him behind him. But there's just like, I don't know how, I can't really keep up with that engine. That's just... There's no way, like I've got nothing here, right? He's right behind me. There's no point. Is this where he fucks it up though? It up elsewhere. But he is pulling away. I'm finding it hard to keep up with him. He's just faster than me, right? Plain and simple. Is this where he screws up? I think so. I think it must be. Nope. Did I miss it? Where he screwed up? Yeah, I missed it. Or was it at the very end? Was it like lap 16 that he screwed up? I think I just missed it. Hold on. Did I fuel save? I did. I shifted at about 75%. On recommendation of, I think, Gregometry or maybe Melanson. I forget. Oh, okay. Last lap he screwed up and blocked. Oh, that's no wonder he blocked, right? Like, it's last lap. He's not gonna be like, oh, This is where I'm gonna lose a position. It's still it's a dick move, but you can see why. You can see why somebody would be like unwilling to let this one go. So binary, I did about 75%, and whenever I was slipstreaming behind somebody, I would fuel save harder, and I think that happened for a few laps behind. I was behind downshift gears. Worked out nicely for me, but I think he went into the pits earlier than expected, and then I was stuck alone, and I was like, what? Anyway, no amount of fuel saving. Yeah, I wondered how the 4C would do in a place like this. Like, you've got no power on the straights. All you've got is what you can take the chicanes really quickly, but you've got nowhere to go in a chicane. So I don't know. How much does it help to like just hide behind somebody? I don't know. Can you be carried? If you're there must be cars that are fast enough for you in their slipstream not to be able to keep up, right? Like for sure the big dogs of like the McLaren F1 thing. There's no way you can keep up with that guy. But like what about a GTR or what about an Aston? Couldn't even hide behind someone in top 16. Yeah, no kidding. I thought the same like I can't get in because I'm not SS, right? Um, I forgot that you couldn't do that. But I tried to just to be sure, and I thought to myself, all I have to do is beat my low score of 600, which by the way I want to go look at now. Scores. All I have to do is beat my low score of 600. That's the whole purpose of this, right? So the more I can beat it by, the better it is. But if I can get into the superstars, as long as even if I finish last, I get the 500 bonus points, right? But if I finish like 17, 16, I could be scoring big time. I ended up scoring a lot better than I thought I would in this place, in this race. Okay, what do we have? So 15, 17, 12, 18, and the 800. I started off the season slow, as you can tell. It's kind of rough with only doing it once per night. Doing the second race only sometimes doesn't work out for me. Manufacture. So I had 6K to start, assuming that these dudes don't improve. I'm in top 5, right? And it's possible that these dudes don't improve, right? Like this guy has an 1100 as his lowest, and 1500 as his highest. Like he could improve, but could he? Oh fuck me! Why would I go back? So I have 73. No, 73. Like for this guy, he needs 500 more, so he would have to have a 1700 race. I guess he's capable of that. And then this dude would need to have like 900 more, but his worst is so he would have a 1900 race. It's all possible, but I think I'm in okay shape to end up being in 4th, which means SS, right? I think so. Look at this dude. He did the first race, the second race, or sorry, he skipped the first race. I think it was in the rain anyway. The third race, he got a shitty result, and he's like, "Fuck, I have to do an extra one." And then he did just enough races to get 5 good scores, and he's like, "No way, I'm not getting SS. I'm done." So he didn't even bother with the rest of them. It's funny. That's funny. This dude's strong too. He just like shows up for whatever races he feels like and kicks ass. Yeah, I might get SS there. I think I will. I think I'm pretty safe. So what do I have? I have 73-ish. Is that what I said? 73.20. So if this was last week, that would have put me at 73. Top 50 in Canada. Nice. That's nice. Good times. Hey, when's the next race C? Nope. Alright. Well, that concludes tonight's broadcast, ladies and gents. Thank you so much for sticking around. I thought maybe I would do a race C, but I missed the queue by about 10 minutes. So, shit happens. I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna go say hi to my friends in World of Warcraft, and I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out with me, dudes. I appreciate the subs, the follows, the bits. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Don't know when that will be. Probably Wednesday. Shits and giggles.